So we got our hose reel in today. It's a Liberty Garden off Amazon, and so we're going to unbox it and see if we can get it mounted. It does come with a hose. So my first impressions is it's pretty nice. It's just all it is stamped sheet metal. But I think to be a water hose reel, I guess it doesn't need to be more than that. It's not very heavy. It might weigh 5-10 pounds. I was kind of hoping it would have some concrete anchors to anchor it to the wall. It don't have any fasteners or anything. 5/16 wall anchors. So this little piece here is out of whack. What is that? A bushing? Okay, so that thread's in there. What does it do? Oh, it's part of that plastic that keeps that in place. So as you can see, mine's bent now already. It come in bent. This shaft is bent. That's why that piece there was out. The drum and everything's bent. Just kind of cheaply made, I guess. I can probably bend it back, take it apart. And it's like, daggum, I hate to have to work on something and you just buy it. Just bought it, you know, and now you got to try to fix it. So I was able to take my this rubber mallet and just tap this. I really didn't have to hit it that hard and straighten it out. This side over here looks like it's probably bent too. I don't know. This thing's, I don't know, it's kind of, for 70 bucks, it's kind of cheaply made, I feel like. The whole frame might be bent. Heck, I don't know. It does look like the whole frame is bent. The whole frame is kind of cockeyed. Hey guys, so we're getting ready to mount this hose reel on the wall. I wanted to tell you that I did swap it. I did exchange it. I ordered I think a 707, there's a 704. I thought I was getting the cast aluminum and I got the stamped steel. And so I returned it. So I've got a better one. The cast aluminum does seem to be a little more balanced, or not as warped since it's cast. You can see my holes here. I've got some anchors. I drilled my holes a little bit deep, just so my screws don't bottom out. And so one thing I'm going to do, I'll show you if I can get it off. One thing I'm going to do is I'll take a little splinter of wood and I can cram it in there, and just so that anchor doesn't twist. because I want my screw to grab it, but I don't want the anchor to twist in there because it's a little bit larger. The holes turned out a little bit bigger, and so I'll use this splinter wood to kind of wedge it in place. And so we're going to do that and get this thing mounted. You can see this one here, the screw walked on me, so it's got a pretty good size hole because I got a pretty good wedge of wood there. Alright, so I got my anchors in. Let's put this thing on the wall. Kind of what it looks like. And I'm using a quarter inch anchor here, a shield anchor. And then I've got 1/4 inch lag screws that are 1.5 inches. So the handle comes with a little Allen screw. I'm just going to take it off the side here, put the handle on. Save that Allen screw because it does have to go back on in order to hold the handle on. And we're going to tighten it back up. So before I put the water hose on, I'll let you just see it. See, this is a cast aluminum, so it's thicker. It's smooth on the inside. It's thick. The frame's a little bit, I feel like a little bit sturdier because it's cast, so everything is straight and flat. These little black pieces here on this one are much beefier than the stamped steel one. I did notice that. It does have washers inside of here. You can see that one's beefier, kinda. Let me turn my light on. You can see that one's beefier. It does have a little bit of wobble, but some of that is in the handle. So yeah, it is a little bit. This side's pretty straight. But it rolls real smooth. And this one also has a washer. Make sure you have your washers. If you don't have your washers, it's going to leak like crazy. One thing I'm wondering is if this is going to turn into a knot when you start reeling. So it's pretty smooth. It doesn't turn into a knot. I thought this was going to twist up. So everything's working. No leaks, it doesn't look like. So let's turn the water off and roll the hose up. So another trick I've seen is because whenever you roll it up, it gets kinked. So I've seen somebody else, they zip tied it to the side right here. So I got this little piece of Velcro. I'm gonna try that just to keep it from getting kinked right there. Just because this water hose doesn't have a lot of structure to it. So this is a 100-foot water hose. And you can see I've got a lot of I've got plenty of room. I could probably put another 50 foot on here or so, and probably if I wound it up a little bit tighter, it would work. Let's see if we can get water out without having to unroll it. See what happens. All right, guys, that's the water hose project done. Time to mow grass. Leave them in the comments if you've got any questions. I'll try to answer them about this. So far, I think it was 80 bucks. And so I think for 80 bucks you can't go wrong. And if they've got a good enough customer service that will repair any defects in the future, that'll be an added bonus. So thank you guys for watching.